intent-based training, first of all, the word intent is supposed to mean with purpose, okay? With purpose, methodical, with purpose. I do it because of this. Like, training slowly is also intentful, okay? And like, ultimately, and it's a complex thing, but really the human brain, if you look at kids at a young age, right? So my daughters, okay, I have some stuff on the website about this. So I have a video of my daughter swinging a PVC pipe, and she's swinging it hard, and then her sister yells at her, "Come on, swing it harder!" And you can see her make this like grunting face and just like come out of her shoes and try to swing it harder. However, the way that her body moved to swing it harder, wow, was it perfect, boy. She maximized the efficiency. She stayed grounded longer. Her direction was better. Her middle moved her better. She created more tension and stayed through the ball better. That's because little kids are void of muscular compensations, okay? They have no muscles. They have to use the tension in their body, and they have to use their body the way that it was biomechanically designed to be used. Right? There's no manipulation. There's no years of thoughts and drills and constraints and coaching cues and self cues being involved in that process. It's pure. So when they use an intent approach, it's beautiful. And I'm not plugging my daughter's horn, but she has a freaking hose, man. Like, the boys on the pony team will not play catch with her. I got video of her on the website. She can throw a ball 100 feet. She's 8. Like, I'm talking, she has a hose. And I have not taught her anything. She wouldn't listen to me even if I did. She's just like I am. She's stubborn as an ox. The only thing I've done is put a chair at the opposite end of the cage and go, nah, 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 and tell her to try to hit me, which she loved. So it's been all intent-based with her. However, if you're a coach and you've been doing this a long time, you know damn well you got a guy in the bullpen throwing 87. You tell him to throw harder, he throws 84. You tell him to be easy, he throws 90. Right? And that's because as we develop muscles, as we develop, motor control, right? Our body has a lot. It's called Bernstein's degrees of freedom. There's a lot of different ways the human body can create maneuver itself to manipulate a task. Like, if you're going to pick up a pen off the floor, think about all the ways you can use your body to pick up that pen. Right? You can just bend your knees. You can just hinge at your lower back. You can do both at the same time. You can, step to the left and then do it. Like, there's a million different ways to accomplish a task. And just because we can doesn't mean we should. And just because our brain tells us to do it that way now doesn't make it the most optimal or the most efficient for us, right? So there becomes this point in time where kids start to hit puberty and they get muscles and they start to get strong and physical and they're lifting weights, and now their body has asymmetries. It's not even anymore. They're not using tension. They're compensating into muscles. They're yanking, right? They're yanking into their engine. They're flying open when they do that, which coaches have always known doesn't play and doesn't work, right? So it's like the data, there's just how it was being used was the problem. The data is just numbers. If you're a coach, get the equipment. Just don't listen to all the people that are telling you how to use it. Use your own brain. Problem solve it. Don't just dig in because, oh, well, blast metrics say I should do this. No, 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 no. I know coaches that have used blast metrics and made tons of guys worse, even in pro ball, right? Like, it's not about the metrics blast is telling you to use. Use your eye. Problem solve it. Use logic, right? Like, see what it does. See what happens. Hey, Billy, try to swing harder on this one for 10. Okay, Billy, now I'd like you to be really easy and just see if you can barrel up the ball. Let's see what the data says now, right? That's how you figure it out. You don't just chase metric numbers. That's dumb. That is really dumb because it's void of complete understanding. It is not holistic in and of itself. And a lot of the data that people are collecting right now, they're measuring things. They're not measuring them because they're important. They're making them important because they can measure them. And there's a difference. So we need more data, and we need more coaches' help with data. We need more experience and wisdom being combined with data. We need more guys that are 30 years in coaching to be open-minded to looking at it and saying, you know what? I kind of like this, but that doesn't really make sense. Why doesn't that make sense? How come what I'm seeing in that data doesn't match up? But for that to happen, we need all the coaches to get in on the data. We need more of it. We need more data than we've ever seen. We just have to approach it with a grain of salt.